Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a live free tarot reading session. I just wanted to celebrate this beautiful day by hanging out with you guys for a little while and pulling some cards. So I'm so excited for those of you guys who are joining me for this. And if for some reason you're seeing this after it's already been uploaded, I'm sorry you couldn't make it to this session, but feel free to watch it anyways to watch the readings, and maybe you'll catch me live again sometime soon. I also wanted to shout out to you guys, of course, as always, that I have personal readings available. You just go to promiseharmony.com/services. The link to my website is found all over this YouTube channel. Click on a video or go to my About section, you can find it, and you can find out more on how to get a reading with me. So we're gonna get started. And I really wish I could answer every single person's question, but I'm hoping that the questions that get answered today will somehow also answer everybody's questions collectively, if that makes sense, okay? So don't worry about when you type your question in or anything. I sometimes will scroll back a little while to choose the question that I'm feeling drawn to, so just type it in whenever. And yeah, we're gonna get started. So Stella, will I be able to move to another country in 2020? That is so exciting. I'm in the process of moving to another country myself, so I totally feel you. Time for something new, right? Time for a fresh start. Maybe it's a specific place you've been drawn to. Okay, so I'm seeing some reversals here, which is talking about first of all, this is a card telling you you have nothing standing in your way for you going to move to another country. There's absolutely nothing standing in the way. It might seem like it. It might feel like, oh, I'm not really sure if I have enough finances, or I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to meet the requirements with the paperwork and everything and all the stuff I got to get together. But there's a message to you to just work through each one of these seeming obstacles one by one and just start checking things off that list. You're not going to need to save up as much as you would think. That amount could come a lot faster. I see something about you getting like a side job or a side hustle, or finding some creative ways to kind of cut back. I mean, even I just got a message about like making your own skincare products or your own moisturizer, or your like doing something creative or crafty or kind of handy to like save money in little ways. And I see this income coming to you over the next year. I see abundance coming in. So this is a card saying, yes, this is possible. This is like a little window here into your future. And it's a message that it's possible, but there's something coming out about the next 3 months being really important for you. Like you need to get your little list of things that you need to check off like together in the next 3 months and start making progress, and then moving to this other country in 2020 could be possible. Let's go ahead and look a little bit more into this timeline. When will you be likely to move to this other country? Something about 8 months from now. 8 months from now, your situation's gonna look really open for that. That might be the time where you're really starting to fill out the paperwork and get everything ready to go. And so, yeah, I think this is a very big possibility for you of moving to another country in 2020. The energy seems like it's in your favor. Things are aligning, so wonderful. I hope that resonates with you. How are you guys doing today? Are you having a nice weekend? I want to show you guys real quick where I am right now. I'm currently in Granada, Spain, and this view is just incredible. Such a relaxing place to hang out and do tarot readings. I even met somebody who follows me here on YouTube, a member of the Rainbow Fam here in Spain. So check it out. I love it. It's so pretty, you guys. I'm loving waking up to this every day. Yes, I'm loving like the whole medieval vibe. Makes me feel like I'm like a gypsy or tarot reader from the Renaissance or something. So anyways, let's get back to these readings. I just want to inspire you guys that if you want to travel or you want to see the world, there's totally a way you can do it. There's so many ways to make it happen. If that's your goal for 2020, I just want to inspire you that at one point in my life I was like completely broke, and 6 months later I was packing my bags to travel the world. So if you have a goal and you just haul ass towards it, the universe will open doors to make it happen for you. So okay, so Pages by Nika, what's up, girl? Can I get a message about my career progression? I feel like I'm putting too much energy into my job as a personal shopper whilst hustling my other passions. Should I quit this job? I kind of see what's going on here, Nika. It's like your passion and your joy isn't here. You love shopping. I see that. But I'm seeing something about it just being like the energy of the stores that you're in, the lighting, the music, the advertisings, the marketing, buying stuff, the other people, like all of that is just kind of getting to you. So this personal shopping job was like a good idea, and I kind of sense you might feel like a little just kind of like, am I giving up on something that if I just stick with it could really turn into something? But you got to trust yourself. What you're getting in return for this is difficult. There's some people who could do really well with this job, who love to be in that type of environment, and it's like chill for them, and like the abundance is just going to come to them that way. But I don't know if that's really a way for you. So it almost seems like this opportunity's come to an end. If you're looking for like, should I quit this job? The cards seem to be in favor with that. And then we're seeing a big message about your creativity, like to go even harder at that. I know you a little bit, and I know your situation. I follow you online and stuff, so obviously I'm a little biased, but girl, if you just go hard at your social media, you post multiple times a day, you use those hashtags, you can keep going on that path with influencing, travel vlogging, stuff like that. I mean, I see opportunities, I see sponsorships for you in your future. I see so many opportunities. This is the swan. This is you, using your gifts. You have beauty, you have a great light energy. I think this is also telling you something about modeling. Like you're looking cute in your pictures, and you're maybe you're going to show people sustainable clothing or thrifting, or maybe you can make a Depop shop and just start working on that. Like there's a message about more abundance coming to you through just you being you, and just living your life, and just using your beauty, your unique gifts to draw that abundance to you. And you're a teacher too. You're like a guide, you're a mentor, you have a lot to say. You are a great writer. And so this is a message to you about things are going to change. If you keep aiming your arrow in that direction, that's the path for you. Of course, right now you're still side hustling, so you can all this can take off, and you can become your source of income. So the side hustle jobs, as far as what's best for you. You need some type of side hustle job that kind of has nothing to do with like healing or being around too many people. So it might be making something with your hands and selling it, that Depop thing. I would get on that. I saw a message about flipping thrift store clothes or something like that. Get on that Depop. There's so many ways that abundance can find you. So just keep affirming that. Like abundance finds me in so many different ways. I'm open to different opportunities. If you have to get a job, find somewhere where you're in the back, or you're not around too many people, or you're not doing too much customer service, so that you can just retain your energy. That's always my biggest advice to people who are empaths and have to go get a job. If you can, try to make it something related to what you want to do. Like, let's say that you want to do makeup or something. Maybe getting a job in a makeup shop or something like that could help. But at the same time, if you're around too many people, it's too much customer service, getting a job where you're like working in the back, restocking the products. So you're like familiar with the makeup products, and you're seeing new things, and you're getting your hands on stuff, but you don't have to be up draining your energy all day is good, because you want to be able to go home nights and weekends, or whenever you have time off, and like slay towards like your big dream job or your career, like your brand, your company, your influencing, or whatever it is. So it's like all about how you've got this much energy, how can you like retain it? If you give way too much energy to one job, that's just one of your jobs and it's just draining the crap out of you and it's only bringing you this much, it might not be a good balance. So yeah, you're just at this point where you're kind of juggling. You're just trying to like get your foundation so that you can really continue to focus on building this amazing creative project that you've started. The universe is going to be very generous with you. As long as you continue to follow your intuition, you'll be blessed. Money and prosperity, abundance will find you. Yeah, you're on your own path. This is the path of the lone wolf. There's really no guidebook or manual for you. It's like you just got to carve your own path here, but you can trust this path you're on. A lot is going to happen for you over the next couple of years. Yeah, you're just getting started. You're just getting started with building your legacy right now. And so keep going. This is written in the stars for you that you're going to have some type of influence. And so just keep going on that path. So I hope that resonates with you. Thanks again for hanging out and coming here on the channel. I know that you've been following me for a really long time, so I just think that's cool. It's always nice to see your name. Some of you guys, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I read the comments and like I remember who certain people are, and I know there's like 30K or something people here now, but I still feel like this is such a close-knit family. I know many of you guys. So don't be afraid to be shy or write comments on the videos or anything like that, or even purchase a personal reading if you're just curious. I love getting to know you guys and sharing the tarot with you all. So, all right, so this is for Batvez. What's coming in 2020 for me? And I chose you, Batvez, because you typed your question in at 4:44 p.m. How funny is that? At least that's the time where I am right now. Okay, so what's coming in 2020 for you? Well, that's nice to see. Just give me a second to draw these cards. Okay, so for you in 2020, first thing I see for you is abundance, which is really nice. I mean, when a lot of people see the abundance card, they instantly think money. And that's kind of what I'm seeing this is like you might get some type of increase in your finances or like a raise or just more income, perhaps a gift or a bonus of some sort, a situation where you have a little bit more than you originally expected to have. So that's really nice, and I feel like this has been a big goal of yours. Money doesn't solve all your problems, but it can create ease in your life. It can help you to invest in your future. And so that's what I see. It's like you're using this money to invest in some type of project or your creativity or like moving somewhere or going somewhere, making some type of big life shift, some big life change. Money is this tool and it's coming to you. This is a tool that you've been really working on manifesting. It's coming in 2020. So I just see abundance. The next thing is purification. 2020 is going to be a year of a lot of healing for you. It doesn't mean that it's going to be bad or that a lot of crap is going to go down, but in 2020 you're going to feel like you need more time to pull back, like you need more me time, like you need more rest time, like you need more vacation or more spa time. So that could be something you're manifesting, more time for that, the ability for that, random opportunities where a friend's like, hey, let's go to the beach for 2 days or whatever, you know? So there's opportunities for healing, for rest, and it almost feels like for you in 2020 that the past is just kind of behind you now, and you've got this really nice fresh slate and this platform upon which you can build on. But it's almost like you just want to enjoy the fruits of your labors first. You want to relax first. You want to vacation. You want to just enjoy it first. And then you're going to come up with your next goal, your next plan, your next vision. So I say for you, 2020 is a year of just being in the flow and being present and enjoying life, tasting life. It might not be a year where there's like a lot of crazy stuff going down and you're taking all these risks, and it's not like that. It's more just like enjoyment. So it's a year you're always going to remember because there's going to be good memories. It's going to feel like you really like lived life this year. And then we see something about a twin flame. These are some beautiful gifts from the universe, you know, we see here. This could be twin flame connection. Maybe that's why you're slowing down and tasting life. Maybe you're falling in love with someone or making a big dedication to someone you're in a relationship with, such as a marriage or a recommitment to a connection or meeting somebody special. So there's a strong energy around love for you as well in 2020. So that's so cool. I love looking into everybody's 2020 energies. I hope that that resonates with you, and I'm going to pick another person. So I just want to shout out to you guys that I do have personal readings available. I have love readings starting around $40. So if you feel like you've got some questions and you're like, I need some answers, I just want to see what the tarot has for me, hit me up and we can arrange something. You just check out the info on my channel. You'll see it everywhere, how to contact me, how to get a reading. It's pretty simple. And you guys, I deliver readings within 2 weeks now. I know some of you guys have been here a while. You had to wait up to 21 days. Well, I got a new system. I moved some things around, my inventory, like I figured it out. And now we've getting you guys readings within 2 weeks, which is really cool. I think it takes a while to figure out like how many readings can I technically do in a day. You know, it's a good problem to have. Okay, so Harley, does Kay miss me? I don't know why, but I just feel like a really strong energy around this question, was guided to answer it. So let's look into the energy with you and Kay. Does Kay miss you? Yeah, I mean, it feels like to me like Kay has met somebody new. Or it appears as if they've kind of moved on or whatever, like they have a new love or they're in a relationship with someone or they're like hanging out with people, kind of dating. But I do feel like they miss you. And I'm saying that because I'm getting this card, give your relationship a chance reverse. To me, it makes me think that yes, this person you were with, they left this relationship, but there's a part of them that remembers those good times. This is the honeymoon card talking about the beginning when you guys were flirting, when you guys were falling in love. Like they still are kind of flooded with memories of the connection with you. And then there's this trust card that's telling you like maybe you probably miss them and you in your heart might be looking at them and like they looks like they moved on, but you know what went down between you guys. And you know like you can't just get over that overnight. And so yeah, they're struggling with it and they might be putting up a happy face to the world or putting up a bunch of pictures that everything's fine, but this is almost like trust your insight and your womanly intuition. It's like, yeah, this person is still struggling a little bit with the separation with you. They do miss you, and they miss the passion that you guys had together. But I'm seeing so many reversals, almost like this is over, or they're gone, or they've moved away, or there's somebody else in their life, almost like the door is closed here. So I don't want to give you any false hope. I know you didn't ask about a future with you guys. But I do feel like they still have some feelings. You could hear from them in the future, but it seems like they're tied up. There's somebody new in their life or something like that. But they're definitely still thinking about you. You're still on their mind. You left an impression. So I hope that resonates with you. Thanks for asking a question. And we're going to go ahead and answer some more questions. 'Cause that's just what we do here when we're doing tarot readings. Okay, so Miss Selena, your question makes me laugh because I see your display picture and you're so pretty and I'm like, what? No way. Your question, Miss Selena, is it true that I will never really find someone? So let's just entertain that question for a second. Do you want to know what your card is, Miss Selena? It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Look, I totally understand how you feel. I know I'm like making light of it, but I've been there before. Like growing up, I was always that one girl that didn't have the boyfriend. And all my friends had boyfriends. And I was always the one in like these weird, it's complicated relationships. Like, are they into me? Are they not? Do they really mean it when they kiss me? Or like undefined relationships or being the other woman, the one that the guy cheated on. girl with, like, I always had these weird relationships growing up. So I always just felt like I sat there looking at all my friends and just being like, when's it going to be my turn, you know? And so maybe that's you right now. Maybe you're on your own and you've had some stuff going on, dated people, but there's just nothing sticking. And I definitely see that for you. And this is telling you, look, stay optimistic about your love life because maybe you've just dated a couple karmic partners or some people have come across your path, but I don't feel this energy like you've really connected with like a soulmate yet. And once you connect with the soulmate and you have that soulmate connection, you really start to understand like, there are people in this life that I feel that deep connection with, that like I feel cut from the same cloth, where there's that sense of familiarity and that deep true understanding you only get, that true love that only comes from like a soulmate relationship. Someone from your soul family. So until you have that, it's hard to kind of imagine how could that be. So it makes sense kind of why you're feeling like maybe I'll never meet someone, maybe I'll never find someone. Maybe there's more people out here who are watching this who are thinking that. But in spiritual truth, we all have soulmates, people with who we have soul contracts with, and we organize with them before we come down here to this planet that they're going to come across our path to teach us certain lessons, to bring us certain blessings, and we'll do the same for them. So in short, what I'm trying to say is I definitely see a soulmate coming on your path. I definitely see a soulmate coming in for you. And it's all about divine timing. Maybe you needed this time in your life without the distraction of a soulmate to work towards your life mission and soul purpose. Maybe this is a time where you're just really working on self-love. Don't resist what is. Whatever's in front of you, just keep working on that. Go with the flow. Love is definitely coming into your life. I just straight up pulled the love card here. Yeah, I see love in your future. You still got a lot of time ahead of you in your life. You've got it going on. This is the Rainbow Reviver. This is a message about like, you know what? People are attracted to you. Like, you might not notice it, but you're attractive. Continue to rock what you got. Play up what you got. Be the goddess that you are. And I don't really see any blockages for you with love. Sometimes we're not attracting love because we're blocked to it or something. And I do readings like that all day long, helping people like find those blockages, and I've been through it before where I've had blockages in love, but I don't really see a lot of that for you. The only blockage might just be, ironically, the worry or the fear that you'll never meet someone. So it's time to release that. When you feel ready, start affirming to yourself, like, I'm going to connect with a soulmate when the time is right. Like, I do have a soulmate. Like, I might have many soulmates. Like, I know that there's a person or people out there for me that I'll have that romantic connection with. Like, I'm excited to meet them. Like, I'm worthy to meet them. Life is all about meeting people and having beautiful connections. Like, I'm open to the connections that flow to me in my life. Affirmations, because sometimes our mind, our like monkey brain will start telling us like, oh, you're ugly, you're fat, you're never gonna meet someone, like, you suck. And sometimes we just gotta tell that voice, you know what, I don't have to listen to you. You can keep jabbering on like that, but this is what I really do believe, and I'm gonna keep aligning with that. That's my choice. So just, this is self-love. This is like working on yourself. That's really it. You really are open to you. I do see your heart open. I do see you putting this out there to manifest. You've been single for a while. You've had to kind of disconnect from this energy, but I see it coming in. This is the children card reversed. It makes me think about someone who's grown into like a mature adult, or someone who's grown into like a mature man or woman or they or person. And I feel like you've grown into, this is telling you like you're mature now, like trust in your beautiful energy and power as a woman, like that you will attract someone. So I hope that this resonates with you. I want to get you a little timeline. I keep wanting to end this reading, but I'm like, oh, there's something that wants to come out. This is the wand energy, 10 of Wands, so it's almost like a fast energy. It makes me think you could probably meet someone this year. Yeah, definitely within the next 3 years, you will be in a long-term relationship. Like, no doubt about it. Fast. Like, this is all wands, all very positive, all like magical energy. I'm getting this vibe like you could totally meet someone this year. You're not going to spend another 5 or 10 years alone. There might even be a couple people coming into your life. Sometimes when it rains, it pours. So you got this. And then you're just going to look back at this time in your life and chuckle a little bit and be like, dang, those were the good old days when I was single. So enjoy your single time. You never know, this could be the last single days of your life. What if you meet the one very soon here? Then you get married or you move in with them. These could be the last single days. So this is your time to do all the wild stuff. Enjoy it. All right, so what's up, you guys? For those of you guys who just joined, we're just hanging out for a while here doing live free tarot readings. I wish I could answer everybody's questions, but I'm hoping that the questions that get answered today still kind of help everybody in the collective. All right. You guys have such great questions. Okay, so Kristin R. Will I get into grad school this year? I only had enough time to apply to one place. Yeah, and you're going to find out soon, huh? Doesn't that? Usually you find out around March or February. I've been having a lot of people asking me questions about this lately. You know what's interesting? I see a lot of cards here talking about victory and celebration and happiness. I think it's very possible that you will actually get into grad school. But what's weird to me is I don't know if I see you going to grad school. This is a card about being in resistance. This is a card right here about like really needing to like be loyal to your true self. So there's a question coming out here, and it's almost like there's two sides of you. There's one side that wants to go out in the world and establish yourself and like exercise your freedom and like build something and keep going with your foundation. There's another side of you though that's afraid that you might not have the options that you want unless you get more wisdom or you get more knowledge. And so there's a message telling you that the career that you want to go into might not necessarily need grad school. Your youth is very valuable right now. Your time is very valuable. Do you want to spend the next 2 years or however long hitting the books like that? Or could you spend that time networking or building yourself up, making connections, getting in it? So that's a question for you. It's almost like a crossroads, two possibilities. Both possibilities are good. One takes a bigger risk. It takes you really getting out there. It's like you've tried, you got some jobs, but you're just feeling like, I don't know if the opportunities that I want are going to come unless I go to the next level. But there's this message to you that like you need to get out there and like create that opportunity and like go hard for it. And just push that momentum forward, and you'll start getting some synchronicity and stuff like that back. So something about grad school, maybe it's a good path, but there's like an exciting path, like the path of adventure, the path of like almost like establishing yourself that's still going to call to you after grad school. You might end up leaving grad school in the same place that you're at now. So ask yourself, is there another way to get that knowledge? Is there another way to get that wisdom? I think this is a message of self-empowerment, telling yourself that you're already worthy, you're already good enough, you're already ready, you've got this, you know? So if for some reason you don't get in that grad school, that's the message. If you get into it, just consider your options carefully, because it's not like you're going to be smited if you go and rewarded if you don't. The universe is going to bless whatever choice you make, but it's almost like, think about your time. And I just keep seeing that as a message for you. There's some big things that are going to happen in your life. I see a lot of beauty, a lot of success, a lot of fulfillment. You're like right on the edge of something. So just push past this little hump here. You've got this. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question and for being here on the channel, supporting me. I also just want to tell you guys, no matter what comes out of the tarot and no matter what you guys see here on my channel, always remember to trust yourself first. You just never know. I get readings a lot from different people. I'm always, I'm traveling. Sometimes I bump into other tarot readers, like we trade readings and stuff. Most of the time, these messages are like, yes, oh my gosh, I really needed that. That was so on point. And then sometimes the message is like, you know what? I don't, I don't know about that. So always trust that side of yourself. That side that's like, I don't know about that. That part that is, you know? So, okay, so Nabi, am I making the right decision in leaving the nursing path to go into singing and dancing? Am I meant to go into the creative path or should I stay in nursing? So, this is a really good question. I think a lot of people are at a place where they're trying to decide that. Should I go all in on my gifts and talents, or should I just pick something that's like a little bit more safe that I might like kind of be good at, but like is more traditional, is going to get me that steady security? So here's what I'm going to say is that money flows where your energy and passion goes. So if you are more energetic and more passionate about singing and dance, the money's going to find you there. Okay? Even though you've got this guaranteed paycheck with the nursing and it's like, it's a stable job, like, and it might take time to get the dancing and the singing stuff going. You might have to get side jobs and side hustles or wait tables, whatever it is to support yourself and get a foundation while you're getting into that industry, while you're getting more education, more training, while you're auditioning, whatnot. It's still, that path is still going to be fun for you. Because think about it, if you do singing and all that dancing, you're going to be meeting other people who do it. You're going to meet your soul family. You're going to meet some of the best friends of your life. You could meet your life partner through that. You're going to be having fun. You're going to be growing. You're going to be getting challenged along the way. And so the path is super exciting. It's fun, it's rewarding, it's challenging. Like you're going to be growing and you're using the gifts that you came here with. So anytime you choose that, the universe like really does shower down blessings. And I've seen that. I've been talking a lot lately about my travels. I've been meeting so many people all over the world. I've been seeing people who live so many different kinds of lifestyles. And the people I see who are the most blessed are just the people that are like doing what they love. It's not even about perfection. Just do what you love. It's that simple. So the nursing was something that maybe you chose that choice out of fear. For some people, that nursing path is really good for them. I have a family member who's the nurse, and it's like their gift, and they're very good at it, and it's like they're getting a lot of abundance through it, and it supports their lifestyle. It just works for them. But if you did it just because you're like, well, I'm an empath, I can heal people, like this just makes sense, it's natural to me, but it's not like my everything, maybe you should just leave it. Because it's hard to have room in your life for two. It seems like you don't just want the dancing and singing to be a hobby. It seems like you want that to be your main thing. So yeah, you don't need permission. Trust yourself to quit nursing. The universe isn't going to bless you for one path and then smite you for another path. Whatever choice you choose, the universe is going to bless you. So that's why you should just choose what makes you happy. That's why I chose tarot and makeup and fashion for my job and my career and how I spend a lot of my time. Because I realize, like, I guess it doesn't really matter what I choose. I should just choose what I like because I'll get blessed by that. Whatever you put momentum into and whatever you stay consistent with, that is where you grow. That's what expands. It's like planting a little seed for a tree and like pruning it and like watering the garden and fertilizing the soil and like making sure it has the right light, like taking care of it, spending time with it, like letting it become part of your life. Like it's going to grow into that tree and it's going to produce fruit, you know? But if you plant another tree that like you don't care about or you're kind of meh and like you just show up for it sometimes but your heart's not in it, it might not really be flourish as much as the other one. So that's nursing and that's singing and dancing. In short, choose what makes you happy. This is the happiness card. Now you're going to have to be smart. Follow your heart, but your logic is what helps you follow through with your decision, So, obviously you're going to have to find a way to make money. So you could teach music or you could do a music YouTube or you could stir some pots like that. So you can try to make more money off that. You could perform, you could get hired, audition, you can get famous, all that stuff, albums, touring, whatever. There's all that. But then there's also like, okay, what about right now? What about the next 2 years while I'm hustling towards those goals? Wait tables, work in a music shop, stock stuff, whatever. You might have to hustle. You might have to sew random stuff and sell it on Etsy. You might have to you might have to stir a lot of different pots, unless you're really blessed and you have family that will support you, or you got a trust fund or inheritance, or you've saved up or something. For the most part, you're just going to have to hustle. But you know what makes the hustling fun? Is when you hustle and you get that paycheck and you get to go spend part of that paycheck on your dance classes, where you go 3 times a week and you see all your friends and you get opportunities to like maybe be in a music video or something. That paycheck you're getting from bussing tables or whatever, you're using some of that to get new art supplies, or to, Saturdays you go and you do the choir or whatever it is. So, this is what it's all about for you. Definitely go for it, hustle. And you know what? If you're poor half your life and you're a struggling artist, so what? Because you're going to meet the best people. The universe will always provide for you. You're going to learn a lot. Take the road less traveled. This is the creativity card telling you, yep, you're a creative person. You're an artist. You're going to have to be smart, learn how to rely on yourself, but you can make this happen. And the reason I know you can make it happen is because I did this. I came from nothing, had an abusive past, was trying to heal, had an old apartment that was falling apart and crazy roommates, and I was teaching swim lessons, and nights and weekends I was driving to LA and doing fashion shoots and trying to become a fashion stylist. I did that for a long time until eventually I got my businesses built, and it's just consistency. I worked for 10 years for free as a fashion stylist before I got my first paycheck. So, but I didn't care. I didn't care that I had to teach swim lessons that whole time and I was broke. It got hard sometimes, but I was like, oh, this is what it's all about. Like, I'm so glad that I like even have this chance to do this, and it's fun for me. So here's the work card, the skill card, the hustle card. Hustle, 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 but you're going to get better at it. And this is the path to a really fulfilling life for you. So take time to make this decision. This is a big decision. If you're already a nurse, maybe just chill for a while and like try to take some more classes in the evenings or your time off. If you're currently in nurse school, then maybe you should consider dropping out if you have any doubt before you go any further. If you've got some debt, F it. You'll pay it off at some point. Just keep going, If you haven't even decided to sign up for nursing school, then this is a really good time for you, because you can avoid having to get into that if that's not really your truth. One more thing I'm going to say is that if your parents or anybody like that does not support you or thinks like, oh, this is such a risk, or have a backup plan, screw those people, because it's not their life. It's your life. But don't take their money. Don't take handouts from them. If you're going to go off and go against your parents' wishes or the people that are supporting you and choose something, support yourself 100%. Get your own back. Work hard. And, distance yourself or create healthy boundaries with people who don't believe in you or don't think it's possible. Hang out with the people that are the movers, the shakers, the believers, the artists, Those people will inspire you. And eventually your family will come around, or anybody who thinks you made a bad choice. Eventually they'll see what you built for yourself, and they'll see how happy you are, and they'll be like, oh, well, guess it doesn't matter, So that's my speech. I hope that resonates with you. I think there's a lot of people watching here today who maybe needed to hear that too. So I hope that resonates, you guys. Okay, so this is for Annie or Ain. Will Frank contact me soon? Is Frank going to contact you soon? Keep an open mind. So I'm getting a message that you and Frank are very compatible with each other. Okay? And so this is telling you keep an open mind. Like, almost a message like, let him come to you. I'm going to say, hang on. I'm going to say you're going to be hearing from him, and he's going to keep being drawn into your life. because you guys had this magnetic pull. As far as you hearing from him soon, I don't know, because I'm getting this Two of Swords. It's almost like, he might not text you in the next couple days if that's what you're looking for, but you will be hearing from him, okay? Hearing from him when? Okay, so I'm getting a message that you're going to hear from him within the next 3 weeks, okay? It might not be the next couple days, but you're on his mind. And so he's going to reach out to you. He's going to reach out. Yep, you guys have a really strong connection. I don't know what's going on with you and Frank, but there's something going down here. Oh yeah. I don't think he really has anybody else on his mind right now romantically. He's very attracted to you, and he's thinking about you, and he's like planning a little something something. Like he wants to come at you, and I think you're gonna see him do that over the next couple of weeks. All right? I think he's trying to get some money right now. I think he's saving up money. Maybe he'll take you on a date or something. He's got some kind of technical issue he's pinning down like this weekend. And over the next couple days, something with work. When that frees up, you're the first person he's coming to. He's going to hit you up. Maybe you guys were like talking a lot and communicating a lot, and then it's not like he ghosted you, but he kind of like pulled back a little bit, and you're just like, is he still into me? Is he trying to just kind of like move forward or move on? Or is he gonna like keep pursuing me? I think it's this, yeah, he's gonna keep pursuing you. You'll notice that. Just kind of matches energy. If he's backing off a little bit, you back off. Like, and just kind of be open, because he's gonna come back in and be like, let's go here, let's do this. Or like he wants to like have a nice night with you over or something, and like treat you or make dinner or something. So I hope that resonates with you. And I'm going to take a couple more questions. You guys, we've been going at this for 45 minutes. This is so weird. Whenever I get into this tarot mode, pulling lots of cards for you, working on personal readings, sometimes I'll look outside and the sun is set, and I'm like, what? Time flies when you're having fun, right? So Brianna B. I've been feeling a little lost lately. I'm in a place where I've learned a lot. Some days I feel like I should go somewhere else, but I don't know if I'm in the wrong field or the wrong location. All right, so it sounds to me, Brianna, like you have some comfort and you have some stability in your life right now. And so things are really comfortable. Okay? And you've accomplished a lot to get where you are, by the way. Like, this is the empowerment card telling you to, like, remember, like, you worked really hard to get here. To me, it kind of feels like you climbed to the top of some mountain and you've been there for a while and you've been taking in the view and, like, you enjoy it. And, like, you could climb a little higher if you want to, or you could climb the other mountain. And you see this big mountain, like, over the horizon, like, off in the distance. And it's bigger and it's taller, and you're like being tempted by it, but you're like, I don't know, I really love the energy up here. I really love the wind, and I just don't know if I want to get down off this mountain, go all the way down and go all the way over and then climb up that big mountain. So I feel like that's like a little metaphor for like where you're at right now. So I think this is a good time in your life to bring in new energy. And the first message that's coming out for you is bringing in new friends and bringing in new people. It's almost like you just need to stir up some energy. You don't necessarily need to leave your job or leave your field or vocation of work or leave the place that you live. There's a message for you specifically that's like, make some friends, like invite people over. Start like a once a week book club or chess club or going out with girl. I don't even know. I'm such a nerd. Like, that's probably what I would do. But yeah, there's a message to you about stirring up your energy. And this horse card, I just looked down. I didn't realize this was out too. This is a message even about traveling. About, I'm biased with this because I love to travel, but it's a great way to stir up your energy and get inspired, and you might come home with like a whole new vision. So this is a time, if you don't really know what step you're supposed to take and you don't really have a vision, but you're feeling kind of bored and stagnant, one thing is use this time to rest, use this time to relax, because that's always a sign that you're in between two cycles and a new cycle is going to pick up, and you might need energy for that. So take this time to rest, relax, focus on yourself. Self-care, this is a good time to like exfoliate or get a personal trainer or start taking walks 3 times a week with your dog up the street or whatever. It's a great time for that. Get the hair cut. Good time for like that kind of stuff. Good time for new friends or to join a group activity, start a new hobby. This is the soul family reunion card. It's almost like there's something missing. I mean, you're complete and you're whole in and of yourself. But when I say something's missing, it's almost like there's a little something out there that could bring more happiness and more fun and more joy, more pleasure to your life. That could be bringing in friendships, kindred spirits, people who you feel such a fun connection with, people who you don't have to explain anything to them. You're just like on the same vibe, on the same brainwave. And so this is saying like maybe you're just missing connection. Maybe you're feeling a little lonely and more people in your life can help. And from there, the path will take you forward. You'll have some type of new vision or some type of new idea. Don't force it. Go with the flow. I actually do see you moving. I actually do see you changing jobs and career fields like in the future, but I just don't think it's right away. Wait for, let this be an organic process. Don't be afraid of the change, but I think towards the end of 2020, you're going to have a better picture about where you want to go next. Maybe 2020 for you is just about friends and celebration and connection and travel and enjoyment. Don't be afraid to take a year like that and just spend it on indulging yourself. You've already accomplished so much and there's more to do, but maybe it's time to like just enjoy life, have fun, just be. I hope that resonates with you. It's funny because we got this message for someone else earlier too. It's like a vibe. All right, Mina. Mina's question is, I had to separate from a group of friends recently because they were very deceptive. I've been feeling really lonely. Any messages about future friendships or new people that will come into my life? Well, first of all, I'm really sorry that happened to you. It sounds like you had like that like mean girl energy or whatever it is, something around you. And then being deceptive. I don't know. I see something about someone hooking up with your crush and all that crazy stuff. I'm just seeing weird, people who are just kind of climbing, using each other, draining each other's energy. It happens. I've had a lot of different groups of friends over the years because I'm an Aquarius. And I've had a couple groups of friends that were very toxic. And I remember how I even participated in that and how I became as a result. Oh, I feel you. The people that you surround yourself with are extremely important because you become like those people. So that's why it's really good to surround yourself with people who are like on the next level as you or on the same vibe or people who you aspire to be like. So what's going to happen now is you probably will spend a little bit of time in solitude or just kind of on your own clearing that energy, because it's like a lot of when you step away from a group of friends like that and you like they knew your whole life and you opened up to them emotionally, it's going to take a little while to heal from that. So yes, you will spend some time being lonely and healing, and you might see them on social media posting pictures together and you might feel like kind of guilted back into wanting to connect with them again or something, but stay strong because you're making room for true people who are meant to be in your life. Sometimes we just outgrow certain people. Sometimes it's just a karmic cycle. We learn what we need to learn, the cycle's broken, and we move forward. So I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you for like breaking that cycle and being like, I'm gonna do this. It's a hard decision to make, to like kind of excommunicate yourself like that from a group of friends, knowing that they're probably talking shit on you behind your back and all that annoying stuff. So, but I do see you moving forward. And, we just pulled this card for the last person that I was talking to. How funny. This is the reunion card. This is literally a card that's about reconnecting with people from past lives. We're connecting with true friends. or connecting with soul family. And so this is just the fact that this card came out for you is so beautiful and significant. It's a message to you. Your people are out there. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So keep doing you. Keep investing in the things that are important to you. Keep flowing that creative energy. You guys know on the channel all the time I'm talking about how exercising your creative energy and your talents and gifts attracts like love partners to you, soulmates to you, friends to you. Keep doing you. And let's see if there's any new friends coming in. You're never alone. The universe always sends someone. I just want you to know that. You're never alone. The universe always, yeah, this says you need rest. You need a break. You don't have a lot of emotional energy left right now to be able to like get to know a new person. So this is like, you just need to rest. You're going to be transformed. Maybe a couple months, 3 or 4 months, maybe not a lot of friends, but you're going to make new friends fast. And I actually think the first friend you'll make is a male. I see a male energy, like a dude. And he seems kind of quiet and shy, and I think like you understand. You guys just start like forming this bond, and you're talking, you're hanging out a lot. And around that time, you guys both meet some more people. I think a new group is going to be formed. And I see men or dudes and girls or men and women or whatever. I see like a mixed group. Like it just feels more chill, like less cliquey. This might even have to do with something creative. A safe way for you to make some new friends if you're feeling really lonely is just to join some type of creative class. Something like that. In person, whether it's like a gym class or spinning class or it's like a pottery making class or whatever, you couldn't meet new people doing something like that too. So now you might have to work really hard at making new friends, but I think that this is great because now you have a fresh slate and you can really use your intuition to decide like who do I meet? Do I need to have like stronger boundaries with? Who can I let in? Like you can allow your intuition to like guide you in that way because it's very strong now. You had that experience. You kind of know what to avoid now. If you meet anybody who reminds you of your old friends in any way or kind of gives you that same vibe or feeling, you know those are the people you need to kind of distance yourself from. And I promise you there are great people out there. And the reason I know that is because I have this channel with almost 30,000 people following me, and everybody's leaving really nice, kind messages every day. All of you guys are legit. All of you guys here on this channel are so kind and awesome and nice, legit. Like there's more people like us out there. The sensitive people, the wanderers, the travelers, the gypsies, the creative people, the writers, the musicians, the poets, the dancers, the singers. There's the tarot nerds, the crystal people, the whatever you want to call it, the Lemurians, the indigo, yeah, that's right, the indigo children or the crystal children, whatever you want to call it. There's more people like you or like us out there, and you're gonna find them. They'll just be you, and that will, as much as you can be, and that will attract those people your way. Yeah. Be loyal to yourself. You made a really great choice here to be loyal to yourself. And you're like, you know what? I'd rather be alone than be with these crazy people over here. God bless them. They're on their own path. But I think I'm just going to bow to their path and move on and go do me. Because that energy is a little intense for me. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to make my own group full of people that like are more on my vibe. And maybe go do this whole love and light thing over here. So that's you. This is self-respect. You can trust this choice you've made. It's out of self-respect. By August or September, you're going to have new friends around you. It's going to take a little time. Rome wasn't built in a day. But you're going to have, by the end of the year, a nice group of friends around you again. So this is a big shift in your life. This is a good time for you to get focused on what's important to you right now. Set some new goals and just hustle on that really hard, and you'll hardly realize that you're alone or that you're lonely when you're doing what you love. I hope that this resonates with you, and we're going to move on. So I'm going to answer just a couple more questions, but of course, you guys, I do want to shout out that I do have personal readings available. I'll put up a little post after this with a link if anybody needs it. But I have love readings right now on sale. I'm going to take everything that's on sale off sale, I think like tomorrow night, and I won't have sales for the whole week because I'm having a friend from out of town over. I'm really excited for that. But if you guys want a reading right now, I've got some time. I've got same day readings available, love readings, all that good stuff. If you want a live chat kind of like this, where you can write questions or you can talk to me through Skype or through WhatsApp or something like that, I even have a reading for that. So, aw. I think what I just pulled, you guys, is our card of the day, which is the Swan card. This is a card that is a message for everybody who's here right now. If you're here right now, all 73 of you guys, this is for you. And this is a message that, it's making me laugh because it's very cheesy, but this is a message that you're beautiful. You are beautiful. Maybe you've been looking in the mirror lately, or you've been like, maybe you put on 5 pounds after the holidays or something, or whatever it is, and you're not feeling that self-esteem. You're not feeling like as confident as usual. Maybe you're like picking at yourself a little bit or thinking like this needs to change or that needs to change. Well, this is a message telling you that you are beautiful. You are very unique. You have your own gorgeous, natural, exotic beauty, okay? Everyone who's here, I don't care if you're male or you're female or you're they, whatever, you have like your own thing going on, your own unique energy. No one else is you, and that is your gift. So this is reminding you that who you are, your unique beauty, your unique gifts, your unique talents, all of that comes together to make the essence that is you. And that's the beautiful thing about being here on this planet and being human, because in spiritual truth, like we're all one, we're all from the same source. It's almost like we are all but like a little drop of water in the ocean, but when we all come together, we make this big pool, we make this big energy. But the cool thing about Earth is that we also get to be individual. We also get to be manifested into like an individual, unique form. So that's one of the coolest things about being here on this Earth, is that you get to experience this energy and yourself as like an individual. And so the individual that you are is very powerful, very unique, and here on this earth for a specific reason. That's why you have so many coincidences and synchronicities in your life at times. It's almost like the universal energies or your higher self trying to get your attention to tell you like, hey, don't forget, like, you're here. Like, you can use your energy to do what you want, create some awesome things. Like, you are who you are for a reason. So this is just a message to you to remember, like, that if you don't know what else to do and you wake up in the morning confused and just like in that fog, put your hand on your heart and remind yourself, like, I'm me, I'm here, I'm now, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm open, let's do this, you know? So I hope that resonates with you. So I think that's it for today, guys. I'm tarot out, but I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. I'm going to try to do more live free sessions like this, and even some of the other live sessions for topics that I've been doing every so often. And you guys know, if you ever have a suggestion for something you'd like to see on my channel, because I love, I love posting pick a card readings all the time, just comment on any of my videos, suggestions. I read the comments. I have like a little notebook I write your suggestions down in. Don't ever be afraid to like reach out. I have an Instagram if you want to follow me there, DM me. You guys can get a hold of me anytime. And yeah, if you have questions about how to order a reading or you'd like a reading, just hit me up. The information's all over this channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.